One night, Lyra is getting ready to go to a party, and looking in the mirror in her room, notices how the reflections between the mirror and the window repeat and repeat and repeat. She sees herself 10 times, 100, and wonders when it stops. She thinks about the speed of light and how long it would take for her reflection to reflect 1,000 times. It makes her feel strange, like she is on the edge of time. No, that doesn't make sense, but as though she were not quite safe somehow. She shouts out to Lisa, her flatmate's voice pulling her back into the room, in the flat, in the city. She can hear cars rumble over cobbles, rain misting the evening. She likes riding on the buses, watching the patterns of buildings flow by, observing the reflections of trees and houses in the glass, surreptitiously eavesdropping on gossipers. She imagines artwork she could make with the pictures and videos she takes. She'd use Photoshop, screen printing, and photocopying to gently fade and stretch and pull at the image, letting it distort, maybe then working into it to make something different. She wanders around the city, barely there, feeling vaguely lost even though she knows where she's going. The icy air is pulling at her skin and she imagines an afterglow of herself, leaving trails of light wherever she goes. When she looks at the paving stones, the granite sparkles, if the sun is at the right angle. With all these things, she knows she shouldn't gape too long, because that will make her look crazy. She probably does. Since she got that job working the cloakroom at a nightclub, she has stopped wearing makeup. After her father died, she didn't get a haircut for a year. Her skin seems to have lost its colour, and at 25, she fears she's lost her bloom forever. She is haunted by the memory of a girl with skin like the moon who, when she kissed her, went cold like a statue. Lyra felt that she was staring into a void. She asked Bella to leave in the middle of the night. Lyra felt bad about this, but just couldn't stand the blank ugliness of it. Later, Lyra will be unable to understand why the men Bella slept with didn't see it. They all seemed to adore Bella. Lyra had felt Bella disappear until there was only an empty body in the room, at the centre of which there was a swirling blackness too dark for Lyra to bear. She had apologised, said she was tired and asked Bella to leave. They stayed friends for a while and there was a warmth there. It went sour for Lyra though, after Bella slept with Lyra's boyfriend for a bet. Then she watched Bella chomp her way through several other people's partners, all the while treating men as badly as she did her female friends. Lyra had felt a desire to understand. She wanted to feel what Bella felt, see things the way Bella saw them. But after a while the pain became too much. Bella was hurting people, including Lyra. A few nights later, looking in the same mirror, Lyra is sure she saw her, Bella, but maybe it was a trick of the light. Maybe she was just tired while brushing her teeth after a long shift at the club. Lyra knows she has these urges to write and make art, but she is not sure about much else, how to live. She goes to a writing group, prepares a piece every week. She has to leave because she ends up kissing someone else's boyfriend and feels too bad about it. She has a strange feeling when she looks in the mirror. Instead of her own red hair, she sees Bella's blonde. Instead of her blue eyes, hazel. Bella is laughing back at her. She remembers a film, or a book, she's not sure which, where the main character is replaced by his reflection. The reflection steps out of the mirror, dragging the original person into the mirror world, where they remain trapped. She learns to meditate. She has a dream where she remembers a friend telling her Bella was raped when she was 16. Lyra wakes up in tears. The darkness was pain, she sees that now. Scrolling Facebook, Lyra sees Bella smiling, healthy, with a baby boy and partner surrounding her. Lyra is glad. Buddhism taught her we are all one. Lyra has signed up for some workshops at the local art college. She used the money her grandmother gave her for her birthday. Her grandmother was an artist, but Lyra does not know this. Responding to a program to get young people into their chosen career, Lyra goes through the process and ends up working for a community arts centre in the north of the city. The money is terrible, but she gets to put together exhibitions and organise artist talks, previews, closing parties, and children's workshops. She believes she can do this.